Moving on to did you catch that? Now, did you catch that is very, very much still connected with the last topic because Xbox did that announcement that they have a partnership and they are developing chips for the next generation. So it only made sense. Sony saw that it was like, whoa, 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 whoa. We can't make it seem like we're so behind. Now they're talking about PlayStation 6. And I just want to say this. Baby, I don't want to hear nothing about the PS6 or the next Xbox, honestly. They just made an announcement that they're cutting support for PS4. And you want to tell me that there's a possible PS6 coming out in 2027? That's too soon. That means I didn't even get 10 years out of my PS5. I don't like that. Do not like that. No. Especially too when I look at the PS5 Pro price at $750 and you know they're not gonna undercut the PS Pro price. So at minimum, the PS6 will be $800 minimum because they can't undercut
Minimum.
the fuck minimum 800 plus. Probably be 900. Honestly, I don't want to hear nothing about no goddamn PS6. I do not want to hear that. Oh, and if this is real, and then that's gonna continue the gray area between where the game developers got to support two different consoles at the same time. So they'll still have to support the 5, and then you release the 6, 7 years within the window of the 5. Like that don't even make sense. And PlayStation honestly should have just kept their fucking mouth shut. Like let Xbox run their stuff in the ground. Don't say shit. We don't want to hear about nothing about the PS6 3-4 years. Okay, can we get 10 years out of our console? Is that too much to ask? Because it's not like graphics are getting better. It's not like every game is Geralt's hair flowing in the wind. Like come on now. Like why are you even bringing that up? I know somebody at Sony was like, oh, we can't have Xbox announce the next console without us saying something. But baby, sometimes a wise man says nothing at all. And I think Sony should have kept their fucking mouth shut. What about you?
Struck a little nerve with you.
It's
Well,
5 years.
5 years, and they're talking about a new system. So yeah, like my co-host was saying, Sony did a little bit of a discussing the future of PlayStation and the next gen system, and also a planned revision of the PS5 Pro and the DualSense controller. They didn't get into the specifics of the PS5 Pro, but they did state that the DualSense itself will be another revision, the DualSense 3, and it's supposed to have a rechargeable battery, but a battery that you can take out of it. So just
What?
like how with yes, so just like with any piece of electronic that has a battery that can be charged, over time the batteries die. Sony's controllers are very infamous for after so long of playing them, they just don't hold much of a charge lately. And they're looking like, hey, to remedy that, we're gonna make controller to where you can take the battery out and switch it. Now it will not be anything in a sense like AA batteries, like we're looking at you, Xbox, but it'll be something along the lines of just like how Xbox offers a rechargeable battery pack of their own that you can put in and put out of the system.
Wait. Wait, so instead of making the internal battery of the controller actually worth the damn, you didn't want to sell me a more inferior product and quote unquote have it detachable so when it goes bad, I could then buy another motherfucking thing to slip in that will continue to go bad. Yo, they gonna stop playing
Yes.
with me. They gonna stop playing with me. Who the fuck All right, continue. I'm sorry.
Oh yes. As stated before, this generation is a 5 years in, and it just feels as if generation it's just starting to go. And I get it. People will cite, the coof and the struggles, but personally, I don't care. Sony is a multi-billion-dollar corporation. Get it together. It is not the consumer's fault that we have to suffer because of your mistakes. Now the ball finally gets rolling, and it's like, oops, let's start over and start a new generation. Meanwhile, prices of systems are rising. What the hell is the next system gonna cost? And then while we're talking about that same next system, you hit a point with the pricing, and I'm just gonna throw some facts at you that they have discussed openly. We've talked about before that the next system is supposed to be let's call it a 3-course meal. You would have the regular console, you would have a
Ugh,
small scaled back version of the console,
a dumbed
similar to
down
how the Xbox
version.
S is. Yeah, dumbed down version. And then you're supposed to have the portable. And it has been reported and talked about many times from insiders and leakers that Sony has some plan up their sleeve to keep the console less costly. I don't know how,
Mm,
but that's what the reports are saying. It's supposed to be
mm,
between $500 and $600.
that's a fucking
But
lie.
let me go ahead and throw this at you as well. Is that they're saying that the new PlayStation, it will not come with a hard drive. It will be separate.
Wait. Wait. No, 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 no. You say that again. What you say?
Yeah.
What you say?
The new
What?
PlayStation
Uh-huh.
will come, it will be
The
separate.
like they did the fucking
PS6.
disk drive?
Oh, I'm sorry.
So
I'm sorry. Oh,
so set
I'm sorry.
wait, no,
Wait, hold on.
no,
Wait,
no. What
wait, hold on.
what
I'm sorry.
oh,
Wait,
oh, okay,
wait, hold
wait,
on.
wait.
Hold on. I'm
Uh-huh.
sorry.
Uh-huh.
I'm looking at my
Uh-huh.
notes. I
Uh,
I
uh-huh.
misspoken. The PS6
Speak
will
up.
come with no disk drive. No disk drive. As the PS5 Pro does.
Oh,
Not hard drive.
listen,
I'm sorry.
listen,
Sorry.
listen, listen, because I was about to listen. It, 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 I was going to fucking riot, because you gonna sell me some shit without no fucking hard drive? What is this, the PS2 days? Bitch, it's
I mean, Nintendo
2025.
does
Don't,
it.
and we talk shit about Nintendo, and Nintendo's the cheapest system in the market, and they have horrible graphics. And Nintendo is just a shitty ass company. But there's no way. And Nintendo's in head hell. That's not a game console. Nintendo games do not have like what's the average fucking weight of a average PS5 game? 600 gigabytes or some shit. If they would have sold a system without a fucking hard drive, I would fucking riot. I will come on this platform every week and have a fucking slander session on Sony if they did some shit like that. Do you realize if they did some shit like that, they will make Xbox and Xbox people look like the golden arches of heaven? That's how horrible. Okay, let me calm down. All right, continue. Woo! I got sweat on my forehead. You
Yes,
whoo,
it has been reported in many
whoo.
avenues
Let
that
me
the
calm down.
PS5 Pro
Let
and
me
the
just chill.
detachable, make sure I say that,
Usa.
disk
Us
drive
us
is doing very quite well. People are buying the system and then they can buy the disk drive to go along with it if they choose to buy physical games or just be purely digital. And it has been widely known that that is how Sony will go ahead forward with their next system as a way to cut and keep costs.
Honestly, how much does it honestly cost Sony to make the disk drive? And honestly, if let's just look at this as a vacuum. This disk drive is going to make the console too expensive. But yet we're still going to make and produce said disk drive, but you're just going to be able to buy them separately. So make it make sense. You're still going to produce said disk drive, but you're going to make people buy it separately. So it's not like you cutting costs. You're still going to make the disk drive. Say it again for the people in the cheap seat. Push profits more, forcing people to buy an attachment that you already gonna spend money on. These consoles is not gonna be under $600. The next generation will not be under $600. I guarantee it. If you're a basketball watcher and you watch Charles Barkley, you know where I got that from. I guarantee it. Dude, they will not be under $600. So where are you saving costs for? What is inflating the cost of the console to be 700 plus, 800 plus? Cause like somebody commented on our last video where we was talking about is the PS5 Pro worth for 750. Somebody commented and said, "Hey, them PC prices. I'll just get a PC." And I was like, "Motherfucker, you're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
that's true.
You are right. You are right. These next generation consoles is not gonna be under $600. If anything, they'll be 750, 800, $900. And you're gonna say, oh, we're gonna cut costs by making the disk drive not part of the console. And I bet the disk drive would probably be $100. So you right at that $900 for a console. Ugh.
Oh,
Continue.
yeah.
Who the who the
That was
who
pretty much
the
it. I
who
mean,
the fuck does
like I
Sony?
said, this generation has been a joke. It has been
Sony,
lackluster.
you don't even make good enough games to support that. I keep saying you selling me the same shit over and over. I feel gypped every time I play the original, the first thing, and then you fucking sell me the sequel. I feel gypped out of my fucking money because you push some type of agenda that no one fucking asked for, and then you all like, now we're gonna focus on our Eastern studios, bitch, because you ain't made these motherfuckers color inside of these lines and force them to put out this bullshit ass product. So fuck Sony, fuck Xbox, fuck Nintendo, fuck all this. This is why gaming is becoming a luxury. This is why gaming is not affordable for the average household no more. Cause like the person that commented, baby, you might as well just buy a PC. At least you can mod shit with ease and probably make the game more fun. fun. Like, real talk. You can't mod shit on consoles like that. At least on PC, you can get some fun mods. Hopefully, Nintendo lawsuit don't affect that. It's
But
getting grimy.
that's the gist of this talk. Like I said
It,
before,
it's getting
this
grimy,
generation
people.
to me seems like it is finally taking off. You finally are
Yeah,
having games come out that are just PS games.
and it's a known fact that the generation officially doesn't really start until you stop forcing game developers to stop supporting the old console. And they just did that like a week ago, I think they announced. So in actuality, this PS5 generation just started. Like, if you're in development, you now don't have to worry about the PS4 across the board. So, but now you're gonna introduce the PS6. Game developers is gonna look at y'all like, bruh, no, y'all doing too much. We already spending 5 years on development, which I don't even understand how we get into 5 years. I just don't see the improvement. I don't see Sony. Fuck you, and everything you stand for. Cause this
Oh,
everything in this segment I've heard is just such shit. Gonna release a digital only game system to save on costs. I bet the consumer won't get that save amount because that console is gonna be
no,
750.
can't do that. Can't save consumers money.
Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them. Speculation soars as PS5 architect Mark teases future console. Mark, shut the fuck up. Don't say shit else about the PS6. We don't give a fuck. Listen, the PS6 really does release with this stupid ass window of 2027. Bruh, that's gonna be the worst that Sony probably will release. And I'm not even trying to be funny because mofos, I just don't get why would you buy a PS6? What would force you to buy one? Especially if you have physical copy. There's no reason for
Mhm.
you to go out and get it because they're gonna have to support the PS5 for another 5 years. The gaming community, the gaming just overall is just moving really grimy. That's all I got. Fuck Sony. Fuck them. Fuck, they don't aspire to be shit. They don't want to be shit. They just want to be a certain level of mediocrity and still get your money. Please do not reward this foolishness.
And that's it for this video of Are You Not Entertained podcast. Are you not entertained?